Odysseus's Revenge. Now, shrugging off his rags, the wiliest fighter of the islands leapt and stood on the broad door-sill, his own bow in his hand. He poured out at his feet a rain of arrows from the quiver and spoke to the crowd.
So much for that, your clean-cut game is over. Now watch me hit a target that no man has hit before. If I hit this target, so help me Apollo.
Foul to shoot at a man! That was your last shot! Buzzards will tear your eyes out! Our finest lad of Ithaca! You killed the best out of Ithaca!
They imagined as they wished that it was a wild shot, an unintended killing. Fools not to comprehend that they were already in the grip of death. But glaring under his brows, Odysseus answered,
You yellow dogs, you thought I'd never make it home from the land of Troy. You took my house to plunder, you dared. Bid for my wife when I was still alive. Contempt was all you had now for the gods who rule wide heaven. Contempt for what men say of you hereafter. Your last hour has come. You die in blood.
As they all took this in, sickly green fear pulled at their entrails, and their eyes flickered looking for some hatch or hideaway from death. Eurymachus alone could speak, and he said,
If you are Odysseus of Ithaca, come back. What you say these men have done is true. Rash actions, many here. More in the countryside. But here he lies, the man who caused them all. Antis was the ringleader. He whipped us on to do these things. He cared less for marriage than for the power that Cronus denied him as king of Ithaca. He tried to capture your son and would have killed him. He's dead now and has had his portion. As for ourselves, we'll make the restitutions. Wine and meat consumed, and add a type of 20 oxen with gifts of bronze and gold to warm your heart. Meanwhile, we cannot blame you for your anger.
Odysseus glowered under his black brows and said,
Not for the whole treasure of your fathers all you enjoy, lands, flocks, or any other gold put up by others, would I hold my hand. There will be the killing till the score is paid. You force yourselves upon this house. Fight your way out or run for it. If you think you'll escape death, I doubt one man of you skins by.
They felt their knees fail and their hearts, but heard Eurymachus for the last time rallying them.
Now that he's got his hands on bow and quiver, he'll stand there at the doorstone and shoot us all until he kills us to the very last man. Fight, I say! Let us remember the joy of it! Swords out! Hold up your tables and deflect his arrows. After me, everyone! Rush him where he stands! If we can budge him from the door and pass into the town, we can call him out to chase him. This fellow, with his bow, will shoot no more.
Father, I'll get you a shield and a spear, 2 spears, and a helmet. I can arm myself on the run. I'll give out his 2 mace and the cowherds. Better to have equipment.
When will I hold you up with arrows? As long as the arrows last. If all are gone and I am alone, they may dislodge me.
here to fight for Odysseus! Ah! Avancio!
Servants armed themselves, and all three took their stand beside the master of battle. While he had arrows, he aimed and shot, and every shot brought down one of his huddling enemies. But when all barbs had flown from the bowman's fist, he leaned his bow in the bright entryway, beside the door, and armed, a 4-ply shield hard on his shoulder and crested helm, horse-tailed, nodding stormy upon his head, then took his spears. Aided by Athena, Odysseus, Telemachus, Eumaeus, and other faithful herdsmen kill all the suitors. And Odysseus looked around him narrow-eyed for any others who had lain hidden while death's black fury passed. In blood and dust he saw that crowd all fallen, many and many slain. Think of a catch that fishermen haul in at Half Moon Bay, in a fine meshed net from the whitecaps of the sea. How all are poured out on the sand in throes for salt sea, twitching their cold lives away in Helios's fiery air. So lay the suitors heaped on one another.